everyone, are you ready to head back into the cafe to discover how things are going? Chef Tyler visited Miss Michelle's cafe, but things didn't go as hoped. Thankfully, they get a second chance. Will everyone pull off Chef Tyler's advice on how to use their talents to work together as a team? Well, let's listen and find out in today's mini adventure called Perfect Recipe.
Brianna, you have chalk on your cheek.
I do? Oh, thank you. Wouldn't want all of America to see that.
All of America.
Your imitation of me needs a little work.
Oh, Chef,
Why, it was all in fun. I know, Hattie.
Chef, I did as you suggested. Look.
Good. Now, are Michelle and John ready?
Oh yes, everything is perfect.
All right. Well, I have makeup on. Director, are we ready to roll?
Stand by, Chef. Michelle is just coming back from the local store.
I'm back. Here, Hattie, I made you a copy. Your own copy of The Key to the Till.
Oh, thanks, Michelle.
Pies are out of the oven.
They smell delicious. Let's roll.
Places, everyone. Quiet on the set. 5, 4, 3, 2, action.
I'm here in a quaint corner of the country not many pass through. Discovery Mountain and a Miss Michelle's Cafe. I'm surrounded by majestic mountains and soaring trees. But will the food impress as much as the scenery? Let's find out on today's episode of Cafe Quest.
Hello, and welcome to Miss Michelle's Cafe.
Hello. I'd like to see the menu, please.
Yes, here you are.
Ah, nicely illustrated. The special today looks interesting.
Yes, you can see the various toppings on our pizza pie special here on the chalkboard.
Oh, that's good information, and it looks delicious.
Please, may I walk you to your table?
That'd be great, thank you.
Would you care to try today's special?
Yes, please. I'll have the pizza special.
And anything to drink?
Certainly, a glass of sparkling water.
That'll be right up.
Your sparkling water, sir?
Thank you.
A salad for your first course, made with Miss Michelle's Cafe signature salad dressing.
Looks delicious. Let me try a bite. I can taste the fresh herbs with just a hint of acidity and sweetness.
Glad you're enjoying it.
And here is your pizza.
And you are the chef?
I'm the owner, but not a chef exactly.
More of a team leader, would you say?
Yes. Yeah, and it's a skill I recently learned.
Ah, please do tell me more.
Well, I enjoy baking more than cooking. I'm a scientist by training, and baking, well, it's a science.
True, there is a lot of science to make the ingredients respond the way the recipe requires.
Yes, and this pizza dough recipe was tested and tried until it was perfect.
Perfect?
Well, maybe not perfect, but the recipe behaved scientifically perfect.
Yes. Now the sauce, that is less science and more art, no?
Yes, and that's where I, as a team leader, found the right person for that job.
And that was?
John Harris. His family has owned this cafe for several generations.
John, you like to cook?
Well, recently I've begun experimenting in the kitchen. The pizza sauce is a variation on my pasta marinara recipe.
Well, now, I must taste it.
Oh, yes, please.
I'll refill your water.
Here's an extra napkin. You'll need it.
Thank you. This pizza is exquisite.
Oh, that's wonderful.
The dough makes the crust airy and crisp. The sauce is garlicky with notes of basil and thyme.
Would you like to take home the rest of the pizza?
Absolutely.
Okay, here's a box.
With the same illustrations from the chalkboard.
Specially designed.
Well, now, the only thing this meal needs is a little something sweet.
Our best customer highly recommends these.
Brownie?
A trail mix brownie.
A little rich for my palate after pizza, but tell you what, wrap one up and I'll take it with me.
May I offer you a fresh fruit plate instead?
Oh, that looks delicious. Thank you.
It is. The sliced mangoes are my personal favorite.
Well, I can see why. Just the right balance of sweetness and sour.
And here's your check. No rush.
Thank you. I'll settle the check now.
Okay, I'll be happy to help you at the front cash register.
Here you are.
And here's your change.
Thank you all.
And thank you for visiting Miss Michelle's Cafe.
There you have it, America. What can I tell you about Miss Michelle's Cafe? If you're ever in Discovery Mountain, be sure to stop in. The daily special was a delicious pizza, and the meal was as attractive as the illustration. The service was professional and friendly. The pizza was a perfect recipe of science and art. And the cafe has plenty of healthy options, too. The fruit plate was divine. 2 thumbs up from me, Chef Tyler, for Miss Michelle's Cafe. This has been another episode of Cafe Quest. See you all next time.
Cut.
Whew. We got it all in one shot.
We did. That's a wrap, everyone.
Brianna, we did it.
I think so.
Chef, what did you think?
Michelle, that was brilliant.
I knew you could do it, Michelle.
You all worked together as a team, using your individual talents together so much better than the last time.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
But I knew you had it in you. The pizza showcased each of your skills.
Well, I guess Babe Ruth was right. We needed to work together as a team.
I can't wait to make that pizza for Gracie.
Oh, and for Judah when he's home from college.
Do you have any more of that pizza?
You still hungry?
For my team.
Oh, yes, of course.
Director, are you and your crew hungry?
Hungry for pizza? Sure.
Come now, eat.
Thanks.
Thanks to Team Harris. And wait before you all protest. I know you're not all Harrises. Humor an old TV chef.
Of course, Chef Tyler. You're part of our team now, too.
Yeah? Well, I'm honored.
And team members do something else, too.
What's that?
Dishes!
This guy. What'll we do with him?
Well, the episode of Cafe Quest turned out well after all. Michelle, John, Hattie, and Brianna, they all learned how to use their individual talents to help each other. A work team, like the one at the cafe, isn't so different from a baseball team. Everyone has a role to play to make the team successful. These teams are a lot like families, and the family of God, too. God gives each of us talents to use for Him. When we exercise our faith and use our talents for Him, then God's work moves forward. What talents has God given you? And don't say none, because He's given each of us some talents. Use them to exercise your faith, and you'll help the whole team. I'm Miss Jean, and you've been listening to a mini adventure in Discovery Mountain, where the air is clear enough to hear your imagination, and where every day is an exercise in faith. Visit us at discoverymountain.com to send us a message and listen to full episodes on demand. Discovery Mountain is a production of The Voice of Prophecy. Cafe Quest and Perfect Recipe were written by Jean Boonstra.